Hey guys, and welcome back to Saraphimknight Plays Tales of Xillia. This is part... well, I guess we're gonna say this is part 40 of our Let's Play, and well, last time, in our very long episode that was split into two parts, we beat... what's-his-face? We beat Maxwell, Lord of Spirits, and Gaius decided he was going to take over the Spirit Realm. And basically become God with Muse's help. And now we are stuck on Elympios. So, let's find out about our new surroundings. Oh hey dude, what's up? If I could just get my hands on one of those, my world-changing invention would be complete. You there, if you can track something down for me, I'll pay you very well for your efforts. How about it? Yeah, sure, whatever. The thing I'm looking for is Navi metal. With it, I'll be able to complete the greatest invention the world has ever seen. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what it is. I can't risk tipping my hand to my competitors. Do I actually still have some of that shit on me? I might. Hey, yeah, dude, look at this. You did it! Now I'll be able to complete my invention. Since you've been instrumental to my success, I'll let you in on a secret. My invention is... the Invention Inventor! This machine will think independently in order to invent inventions without any human intervention. I'll pay your reward just as soon as this Invention Inventor invents its first world-class invention. Well, okay, dude. Good luck with that. Oh, dude, we have floors. Let's go to the third floor. We've got a house over here. Who's in the house? We're totally just ransacking people's apartments here. Hey, old lady. Who might you be? Is there something I can help you with? Not at all. Do you have any shit that I can steal? Yes, you do. Treats. I knew you were hiding something, Grandma. Thanks for the treats. Alright. What's over here? Anything in this end table? Nope. What's through the store? A dude. I will never give up. The Otherworld reactor plan is absolutely essential for Elympios. Yeah, except, you know, fuck us up by doing it too, son of a bitch. Well, okay. I stole an herb from your bed. What are you gonna do about it? And that's okay. Really, everybody's just trying to, you know, survive in these harsh times. Where art we now? Who lives over here?
Hey, you're using a Spyrix too.
You mean this?
Me and my grandma use them too.
Really?
My granddaughter and I both have a cardiovascular disease, and we've had medical Spyrixes implanted to help with them.
I bet it hurt really bad when you put it on, huh?
Yes, it did.
But you just have to bear the pain. 'Cause without Spyrix, we wouldn't be able to live normal lives.
I see.
You're so brave for being so young. Yeah, totally. My grandma always says that.
Thanks to the advance in medical Spyrix technology, we've been able to overcome our illnesses. We'll never forget what Dr. Mathis did for us. May his soul rest in peace.
Mathis?
That's the same as your last name, Jude.
Dr. Mathis is the one who created my Spyrix. But he died in a boat accident a long time ago. This whole time, I only saw Spyrix as harmful. I never considered it could actually help people.
So what we're saying is Jude's dad came from the other world, and that's why he was part of Exodus. I want to grow up to be a Spyrix scientist. Then I could invent a Spyrix that lets Grandma live forever. It's all thanks to Spyrix and Dr. Mathis that I'm able to spend this wonderful time with my grandchild. Well, thanks for giving us the opposing point of view by beating us over our head with, you know, not all technology is bad, okay? Although I will be really honest, I'm kind of glad they actually did decide to take the point of view that, like, hey, It's not the technology itself that's bad. Unfortunately, it does have some very harmful effects. Mr. Balin is a really nice man. When one of my Spyrex broke, he fixed it right up. But he talked to himself constantly as he did it. He is kind of weird like that. Sometimes smart people just gotta talk to themselves. Keep themselves on track. Keep them focusing. An official at the Department of Otherworld Affairs lives here, so we often get people coming here to protest against the Otherworld reactor plan. They're always making a big deal about protecting human rights. But what about the human rights of the people who live here and can't stand all the noise protesters make? Dude, just appreciate that some people are looking out for everyone else.
Did you hear they're planning to raise the Spyrex tax again?
It's all because of that Otherworld reactor plan thing, right? Honestly, what is the government doing? I'm sure everything will turn out fine on Rize whatever without our help.
So you think we should just leave them be?
Hey, nobody said that. We should pay their people fair compensation and promise to help them with their development.
Pay them with what, though? Our tax money? It's not like we're any better off.
Well, you'd hope the government thinks of something instead of digging into our pockets. Either way, someone's got to figure out this energy crisis or we'll all be gone in a few years.
Ugh, I can't even worry that far ahead. I've got my hands full just worrying about today.
I guess you can't make everyone happy.
Must be nice to be so self-absorbed.
That's just how people are.
I'd be much more scared of a society where people were afraid to speak their minds.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, thinking so progressive here. What's up with these darn video games? Anyhow, let's get outside.
This city is made of stone and metal.
This is the Olympian city of Trigleph. Welcome, visitors from Riza Mexia.
This lamp is casting light without channeling spirits.
Perhaps that cable is somehow conveying luminescent energy to that lamp.
How could they have possibly built a city this size without using spirit arts?
It's almost frightening.
Everyone here seems to be just like us.
Except for the part where none of them can channel spirits.
It's a whole different world, but the people are just like us.
It looks to be that way.
Yeah, guys. People are just kind of like people, huh?
I can't stand to hear Balin prattle on like that.
Really? I find him quite interesting.
He's been that way since he was a kid. That's how I knew it was him right away.
He's strange, but he's really nice.
I know. Unlike me.
Nobody's saying that.
But watch yourself around him. He has quite a mean streak. Do something embarrassing and he won't ever forget it. He'll torment you with it till your dying day.
Like what?
If he told you half the dirt he had on me, I'd never be able to show my face around you again. Just thinking about it makes my skin crawl.
You guys seem really close.
Well, I guess we were friends before he got all cynical.
Oh,
What's that? You jealous?
absolutely not.
You don't know what you're talking about!
Oh, people. I wonder what sort of shape Elympios will be in when these young children grow up to become adults. Hopefully it'll still be here. We've had reports of a large-scale geological upheaval in the Roussel High Road. One of my colleagues went to investigate, but he hasn't come back yet. Maybe the investigation is taking longer than he anticipated. No shit, Sherlock. I'm gonna get a new Spyrex for my next birthday. Yeah, good for you. Entertainment. Nowadays, grains and vegetables are produced in Spyrex-powered factories. If you try to plant fields of seeds the way people used to, you can no longer get enough yield to make it worth the trouble. Ow. Some modern commentary, maybe? When I grow up, I want to join the army. Soldiers get to use Spyrex weapons. They're so cool. Some rare metal. What's up, Doc? After working as a chef for over 60 years, I finally retired and left my restaurant to my son. But it's been a month now, and I still find myself thinking about food all the time. Lately, I've been hearing exciting rumors about a new dish called a croquette parfait. I'd love to try it, but I can't find one anywhere. Could you look for one for me? Yeah, sure, dude. I may even have one on me, actually. Now that I'm retired, the one thing I have lots of is time. I'll be waiting right here when you're ready. Yeah, sounds good. I think I actually still have one. Yeah, I'll give you one. This is a croquette parfait? What a magnificent concept. What fabulous execution. In every bite I can taste the creator's years of hard work and passion for the art of cooking. I've been a fool. I should never have retired. A chef isn't truly a chef unless he dies in the kitchen. Thanks to you, I've remembered the passion that inspired my culinary ambitions in the first place. Good for you, dude. Oh, I'll take that money. You didn't need it, right? You didn't need no money. That's pretty exciting. Well, let's go.
This city sure is strange. Yeah, I feel like there's something missing.
There's no nature.
Indeed. I haven't spied a single blade of grass, let alone a tree.
Is it because they're using Spyrex?
More likely because there aren't any spirits.
Exactly. As the spirits became scarce, all signs of nature withered with them. Elympios is in its death throes.
So this world needs spirits.
What was that?
Alvin, what does that poster say?
Support the Otherworld reactor plan. They were probably put out by a union of Spyrex-using merchants.
It sounds like they're really dependent on Spyrex.
You look like a deep-pocketed lot. Help us pull the plug on the reactor plan.
Tell me, old-timer, why do you need donations to stop the plan?
Filing official protests with the government isn't free, you know.
Phew! Did you take a bath in booze today?
What's the deal with this doll?
Count me in. I want to stop the Otherworld reactor plan.
Jude, wait.
Thank you, lad. Thank you.
I wonder how Gaius intends to stop the plan.
With Muse's power at his disposal, they could show up on this side at any moment.
That's true.
No point moping around on an empty stomach. Balin should have that food ready by now.
Oh man.
From the nature to the culture, everything on Elympios seems so different. This is your homeland, right, Alvin?
Yep. The source of the Spyrex you hate so much.
You don't sound too happy about it. Didn't you want to return here more than anything?
Well, I thought I did. I wonder why I wanted to return to this doomed world.
It is true that its spirits have withered and its plants and animals are disappearing. But Elympios isn't over yet.
The people here brought this upon themselves by using Spyrex. You aren't even the real Maxwell. Do you really intend to save humans like that?
Yes, this is a human problem. And as you know, I'm quite fond of humans. Whether I'm Maxwell or not is beside the point.
I see. Glad to hear it.
Well, even Maxwell himself was eventually encouraged to possibly view that things could change after we beat him over the head a little bit. That's enough selfishness from you, young lady. We can barely even afford food and rent the way prices and taxes are rising these days. No, 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 no! I want to buy new accessories! Psh! Silly young woman. A noble argument, but it'd be more convincing if it weren't from someone who can't survive without her Spyrex air conditioner on all the time. It may be an undeveloped land, but the other world still has people living in it. I don't see how we could possibly justify sacrificing their lives for our benefit. Sensing a lot of political commentary here. The new Spyrex designs are really cool. I wish I hadn't bought a Spyrex just a few years ago. Is there any way I could justify buying a new one? Maybe. If the Otherworld reactor plan succeeds, then all of our energy problems will be solved, right? The politicians in the army really need to step up to make it a reality. Well, artificial spirits, if they would have worked, would have been an interesting concept for sure. With all the talk about military action and energy crisis flying around lately, society has been falling apart. Around here, normal people who don't carry Spyrex weapons are known as shadows. Now there's a group of hooligans calling themselves Shadow Stalkers, who stalk and rob them. In response, I've decided to form a self-defense force and stalk the stalkers. Will you help us? Yeah, sure. I tracked the Shadow Stalkers back to their hideout. It's on the Torbellin High Road, near Trigleph. It's up to us to protect ourselves now. Let's go get them. Okay, dude, we'll get around to that. I'm kind of still exploring, honestly. You idiot. You better not pull anything like this ever again. Come on, boss. There's no need to get so upset. I'm sorry I made a deal without telling you, but it did bring in a lot of profit. It's not a matter of profit, it's a matter of responsibility. Well, I take full responsibility for my actions. If you don't like them, you can go ahead and fire me. That's not taking responsibility, that's just hubris. Do you ever stop to think about how your decision affected the other employees? Well, You may be a small company, but I consider my employees and their families with every decision I make. Change voices. They follow my instructions because they trust that I'm aware of my responsibility towards them. If I allowed you to do whatever you wanted, it would destroy that trust. Sorry, I don't really get it. Yeah, well, you'll understand someday. A day will come when you'll have to make decisions while bearing the burden of true responsibility. I don't get what they're talking about. Old people always get angry with younger people. Are they jealous of their youth? I can appreciate what the merchant is saying. Making decisions with the full weight of responsibility behind them is extraordinarily difficult to do. That's what you did on the battlefield, isn't it? Indeed, with people's very lives at stake. I can't even imagine how hard that must have been. And of course, with more than my share of doubt and regret. The most important thing, Jude, is to face your challenges head on. Right. "20 years ago, a giant ship named the Xenethra departed this port with hundreds of passengers on board and was never seen again. My sister and her husband were on it, leaving for their honeymoon. Now they are gone forever. 20 years ago, a mysterious monster was spotted near the Bruxelles High Road. It had a sword embedded in its head and was incredibly strong. The army went after it once, but they say it burrowed underground and got away." Well, that sounds like a scary thing. There's no point waiting for a ship. The sea is in turmoil, and all departures have been cancelled until further notice. That sucks. The storm isn't a natural phenomenon. It seems to have connected to the temporal abnormalities that have been observed recently. Wow. This reminds me of what happened to the Xenethra. Weren't there reports of a similar spatial abnormality when that ship disappeared? Quite possibly, I don't know. I've never been to the other world or anything, but if they really do have extra energy, they should split it with us. In exchange, we can teach them how to make Spyrex. I bet they'd really like that. Unfortunately, things are never that simple. As I take my time doing all the conversations. I used to work as a maid for the Sphinx, but it was way too comfortable, so I quit pretty quickly. They may be big shots and all, but they sure acted like snobs. Anyway, I hated it. Trigleph's limited edition whiskey Ex Machina is what whiskey drinkers known as a silent spirit. But really, its lack of flavor is precisely what makes it so distinctive. I wish we had more ships like the military's flying battleships. I guess the technology just isn't practical for civilian use. Definitely should be. I'm going to leave home and challenge my destiny. At least, that was the plan. But without any ships, I'm not going anywhere. Looks like destiny wins this one. You'll get there someday, dude. Don't beat yourself up over it. Well, now that I have thoroughly explored anything worth anything at the moment.
The letters in the Olympian alphabet seem quite similar to the ones we use in Riza Maxia.
They're fundamentally the same. Get used to the cosmetic differences and you'll be reading fluent Olympian.
Given that, you know, they're all both based off the same cultures that just happen to get separated from each other, not that surprising. Alright, well, we got that up. Let's see if we can get this up a little bit. Yeah. I don't think we had any bird materials. The only thing we have is plant at the moment, which I doubt is going to do much of anything. We can level this up. You get anything? Nope. So honestly, what we should be doing is I should be upping people who haven't had the chance to get new equipment yet. Can I not buy Mila equipment? Apparently not. Oh, she's already got the best stuff she can get. Leave those up and sell those. And let's get people some better weapons. Whoever can use them anyway. She can use one. Alvin can use one. No, that could have been a little more economical and I could have really, you know, been a bit better about that, but It's more rare metal. Hot damn. Anyhow, let's go ahead and go back this way. Oh, hey, dude. You can get to the Heliaborg Fortress via the Torbalin High Road, but I'd tread carefully. The area outside the city isn't as safe as it used to be. You should head back. Oh, that leads outside. I'm retarded. Scientists say that the spread of Spyrex is linked to the growing deterioration of Elympios' natural areas. If you leave the city, you'll understand what I mean. Well, it's good that they understand it. Unfortunately, the political problems and everything else of trying to change your fundamental technology is quite enormous. Apparently, giant monsters have started appearing in the Roussel and Torbalin high roads. The newspaper says they're mutations caused by humanity destroying their natural environment. Do you think that's really true? It's possible.
Heading out?
I'm off to Heliaborg. I hear the results of some new Spyrex research just came in.
Oh, right. You did say you were an engineer. Well, hey, Balin buddy! Where's our chow?
I put together a real nice spread back in my apartment. Feel free to dig in.
Thank you so much!
If you don't mind me asking, where exactly did you find us? Out past Heliaborg, where I'm heading now. You were sprawled at the foot of the hill on the other side of the complex. Thank you. No problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Alvin, was Pressa her real name?
No. It was her alias as an Ajul spy.
You and Pressa were friends, right? When she fell, why didn't you call her by her real name?
'Cause I forgot it. I can't be expected to remember every little thing.
That's horrible!
You really are a jerk.
Why lie about forgetting her name?
When Pressa was a kid, she was abandoned by her family. So she always hated the name they gave her.
So that's why you...
That's why nothing. When I couldn't grab her hand, I was everything they said and a whole lot worse.
No, you weren't, Alvin. No, you weren't. Anyhow, let's go grab our meal really quick. Here's the elevator.
So, what's everyone's plans from here on out? If we head to that spot Balin mentioned, we might be able to get back to Rize Maxia.
Oh, I see. That's why you asked.
Although, I'm not planning to leave until I find a way to help both Rize Maxia and Elympios.
Is there any way we can help?
Of course. I doubt I could figure things out alone. Just having you here would be a huge morale boost.
We mustn't underestimate the circumstance, though. We must contend with Spyrix devices, the Otherworld reactor plan, and even Gaius.
That's why you want us all to decide for ourselves.
Try to head back home or figure things out here, huh? Wow, that's tough.
I realized something once we landed on this side. We can't eliminate Spyrix from Elympios, but we still need to get rid of the schism. It's a real conundrum. I want to figure out what I can do about this.
Well, you know I won't agree to anything that hurts my own people.
But we need to find something to help the spirits as well.
I have something to say. If we can't eliminate Spyrix, then I will take the extra effort to watch over and protect the birth of new spirits, so their numbers stay intact.
But that means...
Spirits are another part of nature's cycle, just like humans. I will find a way to support them both.
You sure about this?
I've thought long and hard about this. Jude, if you're convinced that we can't get rid of Spyrix, then I won't argue. But we can't waste time debating this. We need to head to Helioborg.
She's got a point. Any place working on Spyrix research is probably involved in the Otherworld reactor plan.
Can I get answers from everybody by the time we get there?
Okay.
Is my role to offer support, or is it to lead?
It is up for you to decide, Rowan.
What should I have done? Leia's been really sad recently.
Is it about Agria?
She slapped Leia's hand away even though Leia was trying to save her.
Why'd she have to be so cruel?
A little cruelty won't kill Leia. She must have struck some sort of nerve in Agria. Some part of herself that she just couldn't let go.
Why are you taking Agria's side?
I'm not taking her side. I just understand her is all. I know what it's like to get trapped in a prison of one's own design.
So what could we have done?
If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't have attacked you the way I did. But I do know one thing. Leia didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Aw. We have like the best of friends thing going on. So what is the primary theme of Tales of Xillia, do you guys think? I think the primary theme, other than friendship, which tends to come up in a lot of Tales games, is kind of related on coming of age type thing, responsibility and all that jazz. Seems to be the theme they're really emphasizing. As well as, you know, harmonious balance between nature and people and everything like that. Well,
happening? Helioborg is under attack!
What?
You should turn around and leave. It's not safe here. I just don't understand why anyone would attack the Spyrix Research Center. Who's behind the attack?
We have no idea. The attackers were using calculatrix without Spyrixes. How is that even possible?
What's that?
Spirit arts produced using Spyrixes. If the attackers didn't need them, I think we know who they are.
Sounds like Gaius is already making his move.
Let's go. I want to make sure Balin is safe. It must be shocking for the Olympians to see us using arts without Spyrix.
Not so much shocking as terrifying. To us, it's as if you have supernatural powers.
But in a lot of ways, it's Spyrix technology that's more powerful.
People fear what they cannot understand. That's why we're so quick to discriminate against other races and cultures.
Alvin, were you scared when you first came to Riza Maxia?
I was. The people seem like monsters to me.
And how do you feel now?
Now? You know. Some are good, some aren't.
I'm glad to hear that.
It sounds like young men from Elympios start out quite naive.
And old men are condescending no matter which world they come from.
So how far is Elympios from Riza Maxia? It really isn't about distance. They're, like, separated by an impassable wall. Oh, I know. Riza Maxia and Elympios are about as far apart from each other as men and women are. An impassable wall? Does that mean we can never go home? I won't be able to see Drusilla again? That's horrible. No, it'll be okay. After all, we're all together. You have Mila, Jude, Rowan, and even Alvin. You know they'll figure something out. That's true. You're here too, Leia. Yeah, but it's not like I'll be any help. That isn't true. When you're here, everyone's happier. Let's all go back to Rize Maxia together. Okay, it's a promise.
Well, good to see everyone is in good spirits. Oh, that music just got depressing. I can't move. Well, to catch what people said. My sides are killing me. No, I'm okay. I just ran a little too far. I can bet that might hurt a little bit. What is this?
So this entire city is powered by Spyrix.
Yep. This world turns by stealing energy from spirits. Elympios has been doing that since ancient times. That's why it's rich in spirit fossils and little else.
How can everyone be so calm about killing spirits? With so many spirits gone, even nature is starting to disappear.
Olympians don't know that spirits create nature, or even that they're alive to begin with. All they know is that their primary energy source is drying up.
Yet they're not doing anything about it.
We've progressed this far by relying on Spyrix. We can't remake our society overnight. Could you immediately stop using spirit arts if someone told you to?
No, I don't think we could. Riza Maxia couldn't exist without humans and spirits working together to cast spirit arts.
Symbiotic coexistence, eh? Must be nice. Maybe we Manalobless Olympians are simply destined for extinction.
I do suspect that was the destiny Maxwell originally had in mind, but I have no intention of adhering to Destiny's plans.
I envy your strength.
If you have time for envy, you have time to act. With your actions, this situation can change.
Change the entire world, huh? That's not really my style, but maybe just this once.
Cuddly teddy bear Alvin. Or let's get a save going so that way we're getting something good done. So we got monsters. Not sure if I want to fight them is the question. I'm a very... Oh, it's the bandits. Let's kill them while we're out here. I'm just gonna aqua switch people onto the freaking ground.
Over here.
Holy shit, that's a big T-pole.
Rolling assault.
Now! That's one!
Oh, we can trade people out now.
Wow!
Just so everyone gets a little bit of XP from this.
I don't have time to doubt myself.
That's right, Jude, you don't. Well, that was simple enough.
What a dreary landscape.
It is a little bit. However, just like Riza and Maxia, people still put treasure chests in holes. Treasure chests. Oh god, bird, go away. No one likes you. Seriously, no one likes you. Well, maybe your mama bird likes you, but I don't like you. Anything cool over here? While I'm hamming this up a little bit. Ooh, another box. Specific plus, we could definitely use that. No, I didn't buy any items. That may be my downfall. Giant fish. Well, okay then. Bizarre clumps. Gotta love those bizarre clumps. Of God knows what. Some more fine wood. You know, for having not that much wood in crap, they definitely have some fine wood and stuff still growing in places. It's pretty good. Could be a lot worse. I really love the jazzy themes of this whole like zone. It's kind of awesome. That is a really big fucking monster. I kind of wanna fight it, but I'm kind of nervous about fighting it. Should we fight it? Got some XP. I'm kind of nervous. It's one of those big super monsters though, and it has a sword somewhere, and I'm not noticing it, or something else that I should be paying attention to. But it looks kind of awesome. And I normally don't like fighting monsters. Oh, he's not here this time. Okay, well he can't be one of the Devil's Beasts then, because the Devil's Beasts only spawn at very specific points in time. Specifically, the Devil's Beasts only spawn, well, not in points in time. They're always in their locations. They never leave their locations until you kill them, from what I understand. So it can't be a Devil's Beast. If I find one of Alfred's treasures here, I'm going to be kind of laugh too. It's going to be like, by the way, here's one of Alfred's treasures. How the fuck did he get to Elympios? Well, you know. He just happened to get there. Unless, of course, you know, he came from here. And all the legends and everything about him is about a guy that came from this other world. Which in some ways would actually be an interesting way to spin it. Leave me alone, dude, or I will murder the shit out of you. Can't honestly think you're competition, buddy. I beat the Great Spirit Maxwell, motherfucker. And party on one combat. Just realized that doesn't sound nowhere near as badass as one-on-one combat by any stretch of the imagination. But I mean, you know, for killing a god, well, we didn't really kill him. For beating a god, it's pretty impressive, you gotta admit. Not many people can say, by the way, I beat a god today. Yeah, I'm pretty awesome. Likewise, not many people can say, we beat a god today. We're pretty awesome. I need to throw someone like Gaius into the picture who can apparently just freaking destroy the universe at his will just because he's got freaking plot I'm more powerful than sin all over him. I am the most powerful being alive. Deal with it. And now I have a batshit crazy spirit lady on my side who is also super powerful. Yeah, you're totally fucked, dude. Oh, shit. You're dead. You could probably, you know...
Let's do this.
Got it! Let's see what they got.
You're having way too hard of a time stealing from these guys, lady. Xillia, steal. Steal from them like you mean it.
I'll stop them in their tracks.
There we go, finally.
I refuse to run away.
There's
These
always
guys do drop a lot of gold and stuff. Although the gold might be because I still have the Saphira equipped, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think I do have the Saphira equipped. Good. Good. Let's go in here. What's in here? Apparently that's the exit over there too. You can figure out what's going on. And then probably end it after ending this bit of exploration in the lake. Anything interesting over here that I missed? Not really. Not really. Nothing that cool. Just a lot of holes and nooks and crannies and nothing particularly interesting. Some plants that want to chase me. Okay, that's fine. I don't really mind if they chase me. They're free to do that. Some more jet black feathers that I can't turn in because I'm in the wrong world. Okay. Maybe someday we'll turn... Oh, there we go. Treasure. Treasure? Hunter's Monocle. Increases item drop rate by 30% when the wearer defeats an enemy. Ooh.
Is this another one of Ifrid's arcs? What's it doing on Elympios?
There are words appearing on it.
My name is Ifrid. I'm an explorer seeking a foreign world known as Riza Maxia. When I depart for it, I will gather the treasures I've collected in my adventures on Elympios and place them in arcs near my hometown as a gift to the next generation of adventurers.
Huh. So Ifrid was an Olympian.
He must have found some way to cross the schism to Riza Maxia.
And then he never made it back to Elympios. Never figured there'd be someone else besides you guys crazy enough to go running off to other worlds. Well, let's pay our respects to our predecessor and help ourselves to his loot.
That is how you do it. That was obviously his intent after all. Let us not look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. Nope, 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 leave me alone, leave me alone. Magical ore. We're like getting magical now. Alright. Let's see what's going on. So we can leave off on an interesting note. We should probably quick save just in case there's something horrible over here. We don't have the items to deal with it. Among other things. So...
Where is everyone?
A Spyrex casing.
This looks like a storage space for Spyrexes, but the contents are destroyed.
Did Gaius do this?
Whoever it was leveled the larger facilities and warehouses, but left the other buildings intact.
In other words, their goal is not an invasion or to wipe out the military.
Mila, we should hurry and look for Balin.
Right.
Alrighty. Well. Let us see if we can teleport. Can we teleport? Oh, we fucking can. We're gonna go finish this one quest really quick, and then we're gonna leave off here for now. I think that's a good place to leave off. So. What did we... Sweet. So what did we accomplish this time? Oh, we explored Trigleph a bit. Talked to all of its citizens. Did a bunch of side quests that were really easy to finish. Well done. We made excellent progress today, but it's still not enough to restore peace to this uncertain world of ours. To do that, we'll continue to need the help of upstanding citizens like yourselves. Well, thank you, dude. I'll take that gold. What else? We found some bad stuff happening at Helbjorg Fortress, which it looks like it's probably eco-terrorists, basically. Who probably are doing things for a good-ish reason. Maybe, hopefully. So next time, we're going to find out what's going on and rescue Balin. Anyhow, until then, guys, thanks for watching and see you next time.